Here's Mom.
You're gonna see her real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
E3 2018 was loaded with some fantastic games that immediately captured the attention of many, whether it was CD Projekt Red Cyberpunk 2077, EA's blowout of Anthem and Battlefield 5 content, Sony's impressive demos for Ghost of Tushima and Spider-Man, or the reveal of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate massive roster. There was definitely a lot to take in, leaving little room to properly digest some of the more lesser known games. We at GAMZED explored the E3 show floor and its surroundings, playing a number of different games coming to PC, PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. In this video, I have compiled a list of some most interesting games from E3 2018 that didn't get much attention. So let's begin this video, but before beginning the video, you guys make sure to subscribe this channel, like this video to get more videos like this, and share this video to someone you love, you care, your girlfriend, maybe she play video games. Okay, let's begin this video. At number 10 spot is Where Cards Fall. Where Cards Fall is an asymmetric puzzle game which tells us the story of a high schooler coping up with his life. But if the main highlight of this game is that you have to use cards in this game to overcome different levels of the game, and the cards in this game are not only used for solving puzzles, but it also helps us to build houses and buildings in which in-game characters can live in and interact with their occupants. Well, we only got a glimpse of this game right now, but this game uses a clever idea which expands upon the player's imagination and how creatively one can play this game. Well, Where Cards Fall doesn't have a release date, but right now this game is coming to iOS devices, PC via Steam and Apple TV. At number 9 spot is Knights and Bikes. Whether you play as solo or co-op, this game puts you in the shoes of two teen girls, Nessa and Damleza, in mid-British era of 1980s. In this game, economic downturn starts to affect Nessa's family and they will need to be brave to save the town, and yeah, they will need bikes too. The gameplay of this game shows how this both girl uses their trash stuff as in superpower things to fight against enemies. I love how Knights and Bikes does a great job to capture what it likes to be a kid who is dealing with injustice while growing up. It is a great game that might make us remember our childhood days when we all were playing across the hills. At number 8 spot is Endless Mission. It is a sandbox experience that you might have never experienced before. What this game does is that it lets you mess up different genres of the game with one another and let you create something might of your own. Like if you have built an 3D avatar, then you can directly put that character into a racing game, and according to their gaming elements will change. So no matter whichever genre you mess up, game will be still playable. This game already gives you a lot of tools at your disposal to create something, so you don't have to be a coding master to play this game. Endless Mission is entering early access on Steam soon, and the full release of this game is planned for next year. At number 7 spot is Arca's Path. There are very few games on the market for election game on the market, and Arca's Path is one of those games. This game will be only available for VR only. You don't need no extra controller outside of the VR box because you're just gonna need your head to control the ball and dodge some obstacles. This game gives you a soothing experience that makes us get lost in its beautiful colorful world, and the Zen soundtrack of this game makes you totally lost in its VR experience. The release date of this game is not yet announced, but this game is coming to PS VR, Oculus Rift and in Steam VR. At number 6 spot is Donut County. In this game, a Grey Raccoon's favorite app creates havoc in town, but thanks to this app, you are able to control a hole in the ground which keeps growing bigger and bigger as you put more stuff inside that hole. You first start putting grass and pebbles inside the hole, but later on when hole starts to grow more bigger, you will be able to put cars, buildings and even mountains inside that hole. Playing as a hole might sound silly, but in practice it's meditative and relaxing. In all, this game is all about cleaning the bunch of garbage, at least from gameplay standpoint, but this game is all about how your actions affect the people around you. Well, this game is coming to PC, Xbox and PlayStation and might be on Switch. At number 5th spot is Satisfactory. This game is from the creators of the Goat Simulator game, and this game is nothing like wacky like Goat Simulator. In this game, you play as an engineer who goes out into the world to find some resources to create Project Assembly, which is a machine with some mysterious purpose. Satisfactory is a factory building sim from the first person perspective, which is different in the building sim genre. There is just a one big planet of 30 square kilometers, and there is also a multiplayer support and combat as well, which is new and unexpected in the building sim genre. It's cool and exciting to see how developers do something different and unexpected. This game will launch in alpha period and no further details of this game is yet announced. At number 4 spot is Ninjala. Ninjala is a goofy multiplayer game which is going to find the same audience who were unraptured by the colorful world of Splatoon 2. In this game, you are a gum-chewing ninjas who fight in the streets of Tokyo with baseball bats. It sounds hectic, bizarre and absolute fun. Players choose one of the ninjas out of 8 with their weapons of choice and head into the arena. In this 8-player battle royale, players blow up the bubbles of various sizes before utilizing it to run up the walls or float to the ground. Players need to get inside the bubble gum to get their weapons, and weapon sizes depend on the size of a bubble gum. Players scores points by attacking other players and can get extra points if they charge a massive knockout. Matches in this game ends in few minutes, so it's easy to jump into the new match soon. This game is exclusive to Switch only. At number 3rd spot is Generation Zero. This game wants you to feel outmatched and equally unnerved in its large open world. Set in an isolated region of Lake Sweden in 1980s, you will find many of the residents dead or missing. The only thing left is some killer of robots who lurk in dark forest and fog. You and a group of survivors have to scrap resources from buildings and fallen enemies to stand a chance against those robots. You will initially encounter smaller robots, but over time, your group can come across gigantic robots. Well, you can play this game solo, but developers of this game have recommended to play this game with some bunch of your friends. So, this game is coming to PC, PS4 and Xbox and I think everywhere. So prepare yourself for your Terminator type war. At number 2nd spot is Transference. This game is deeply unsettling, made for VR, but this game will be also available for standard consoles. Transference tells the story of a father who uploads his consciousness and that of his wife and his son to the cloud storage, I think. And something gets wrong and data gets corrupted, and yeah, that was supposed to happen. Things get weird from there and game lets you play as each family member's perspective. And what's most interesting in that, you might start the game questioning of the character's motivations and mindset, but when you play as others, you begin to feel empathy for the situation. And this really messes with your head in very surprising ways. Transference is going to release in all VR platforms and to other consoles like PC, PS4 and yes, obviously Xbox One also. At number 1st spot is GTFO. Each member of a squad outfits themselves with both primary and secondary firearms. Then the elevator drops your team to the mission location where you can practically feel tension in the air and it's really dark and quiet. GTFO never holds your hand as you and your team desperately try to escape its monster-infected corridors. The creatures hunt by the sound, so running and gunning is a very terrible idea. To keep the hold of your bag, you have to be stealthy. You will die a lot though, but both ammo and health are incredibly scared and mistakes are swiftly punished. Custom tools ranging from tip fires and glue gun can slow down enemies or plug breach doors. This game offers plenty of creative ways of handling the threats front of you, but solid teamwork is ultimately the best weapon in the arsenal. Be sure to grab 3 friends that you can trust. So this was the end of the list, end of the road, end of the video and end of everything, but there is also more content and a large playlist of top 10 videos to see in this channel. So make sure to subscribe this channel, like the video and share this video to everyone that you love, care, or like I said before, your girlfriend maybe, or do you have one or not? Fuck it. So I will see you guys on my next video. Love you guys.